Welcome to the realm where the lasers beam bright. Rich Patrick and Jeremy lighten up your night, cutting through the dark with the laser beam. We're really glad you could join the stream. We're the laser makers, we're setting the pace. From engraving to cutting in this high-tech chase, whether wood or metal, glass or stone, we bring the magic right into your home. So gather round wherever you roam, find inspiration in our maker's dome. Subscribe and like, get in the game with Rich Patrick and Jeremy. Remember the names. Ideas light up, projects take form in the maker's realm. Creativity is the norm, so light the beam. Let's start the play with the laser makers, where we create every day.
Hello, hello.
Howdy, everybody.
Hey, everybody. Hello, everyone. Welcome to
Cheers.
Laser Makers Realm live stream.
Well,
Tonight, we are broadcasting on 5 channels. So we'll be watching the comments. We have a special sort of show tonight. We're going to have a live giveaway, and we'll tell you about that in just a few minutes. But it's going to be a custom giveaway, and it's, well, we'll tell you that after everybody else says hello. Hey, Patrick, how you doing?
Very good, sir. How are you today?
Jeremy.
Hey, I'm here. Hey, Patrick.
And Gary.
Jeremy.
hey, Red.
Jerry.
Patrick.
Gary.
Jeremy.
Gary's our special guest host here tonight. I want to say hi to everybody that's out there. We've got we're getting close to 100 people already. So what have you guys been up to lately? Patrick?
Hear that?
Hammer
I
time.
watched the
Favorite
whole
thing.
I watched the whole thing.
It's hammer time. Here's what I've been working on. One thing. Checked out this knurling on this brass hammer. Ready? Here we go.
That is beautiful.
You know, I had a question about that.
That's knurling. And then check out the basket weave on this brass hammer.
Cool. Okay, so on the basket weave, I had a question about that. I just finished watching that video, and it looks like you have little symbols on each one of those pieces on the basket weave.
Yeah, it's like little remnants from light burn. I'm just going to lightly sand those off, and that'll take care of that.
I thought they looked pretty cool.
Well, it kind of looks cool, and I might change my mind.
You should have put little
So
smiley
you had me staring at that video. I mean, I was literally close up staring at the video, saying, "What are they look like Greek symbols or something."
After this live stream, if anybody wants to go to my channel, shameless plug, and I'll have it on Laser Makers Realm too. I'm going to do an 8-hour engraving. It's probably going to be 8 hours, give or
I
take,
saw that in the template. Yeah.
on this side, and got something special planned for this side, and then the back side. I haven't decided yet, but I think it's going to be like a really big eagle. We'll see.
It
Exactly.
should be a meat tenderizer.
Yep.
That's what I was going
exactly
for, V. I was going for the meat tenderizer look. I'm glad you got it.
Hey, Patrick,
Awesome.
have you been over to Rich's house lately?
No.
Oh, because you gave him the clicker. You used to have the clicker all the time. Now you gave it to Rich.
Yeah, I think we got it through Messenger.
Yeah, it's probably COVID. or some sort of virus in the machine.
The twist.
No,
Well, I had an
that
example.
flicker's coming from my camera.
I had an example of two graphics that I was working on, and they're upstairs on the table. I'll get them to show them later. What else have I been working on? Oh, I was wanting to share this too. I have the opportunity to make some trophies for the bowling alley, the local bowling alley. I'm going to do a video on this if everything goes to plan. So I have two different bowling pins. Okay. One's a wood core, one's a plastic core. And I want to make trophies out of these guys.
Oh, cool.
Oh, nice.
So they're cut
That's a
in
good
half.
idea.
So I'm going to try to engrave this plastic core, but I know the wood core will be good. So
Yeah.
this one was rough cut because they cut them in half for me. So they're fairly rough, but they said, if this works out, then we'll make sure they're cut smooth and give you something good to work with from the beginning. And I think what I'm going to do is design an acrylic base for it, and then just cut out this bottom shape of the acrylic, glue them in, and then they'll just be able to set like this, more like that, and be engraved, and it'll be a trophy.
I always wondered how those were made. I've never seen one cut in half before.
Yeah, the outside is ABS.
Yeah, it
But
has
the
to be.
inside
Otherwise,
has-
they'll just smash and a bowling ball hits them.
Yeah, and the inside has the resin core or the or wood. So that's something that's coming up in a video soon. What else? I just had my credit card video. If anybody missed
Oh, that one was cool. Yeah.
I show you how to make custom credit cards. Here's my two examples. This one does not. This one has the chip in it that I transferred from an old dummy card. And this one does not have the chip in it yet. Then I also showed you how to write the mag strip. So how to reprogram the mag strip. And yeah, that was a good video.
Yeah, mag strip.
Zippo.
The magstrip programmer was kind of expensive, though.
Well, if you make a lot of cards, though, then it would
Yeah.
pay for itself. I figure it after the first probably 2 cards, it's paid for.
How much do you think those
Should
would retail for? Like
About $50.
80 bucks? Yeah.
Yeah, or higher. Yeah,
Yeah,
depending
that was
on how much.
I like
Depending
that.
on how much work you have to put into the graphic, at least $50.
Yeah. I was kind of thinking, people that would want something like that would pay big bucks for it.
And then I don't have the other Zippos with me, but I did a live stream on Zippos last week, so you can go back and watch that one. I was teaching people, or gave some examples on how to do not multicam Zippos, but I was doing there's an episode on Zippos, but last week I did 3 other style of Zippos. One, I did a picture on it. I don't have that one with me. It was sold.
Oh, nice. Well, that's a good thing.
Well, like V was saying, showing off your brand, you can put your logo on it, but this one also has, well, both of them, I put QR codes in the middle and they scan, no problem. So you can use your credit card as a business card and it's like, oh yeah, here, just scan the QR code.
Oh, that's a cool idea. That is a cool idea. Welcome, Matthew. We're glad you're here.
Hello, neighbor to the north. I'm about 90 minutes south of you.
Well, what I set up in the last couple of days, I think most of you know that I moved into a new building, and I set up a new studio. Actually, I have 4 studios here now, and this is what I'm going to be working in this studio probably tonight.
Nice.
And this is where my hat things are. Got a hat press in there, a shoe shelf that I rebranded as a hat shelf. And I'm going to be making a custom hat tonight for one of you guys in the audience. So we're going to do a spin the wheel, and we're going to the winner of the spin the wheel is going to tell me what name they want on the side of the hat. So on the front, I did let's see. I did the Laser Makers Realm logo that Patrick designed right here. And that's what I'm going to burn the patch behind me on the laser. And I'm going to engrave and cut this out of the leather, the black, what do you call that? The black.
The leatherette?
Carbon fiber.
Carbon fiber. Yeah,
yeah.
that's it. Thank you, Jeremy.
Yep.
The black carbon fiber leather. And so it's going to be a black and gold patch, and I'm going to put it on a black and red hat. It should look really nice, I think. So we're going to see. So I'm going to engrave the Laser Maker's Realm for the front of the hat, and then your name for the side of the hat. So that's going to be our contest tonight.
I got my demo piece. I was going to show you.
Let's see it.
And get it over with. So here's a couple of the two designs, and you'll notice that I got red, white, and blue.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
All right. So you're going to have to send me that test grid to get those colors.
Oh, and I also worked on this last week. I'm not trying to be political. I just want to show you that I did a picture on a PMAG.
Beautiful. That came out great.
I've done photos on PMags before too. They're pretty cool.
So I did that.
Yeah,
design.
that came out awesome.
And then I also did a picture on a red dot cover.
Oh, cool.
So it's red dot armor.
I have not done that one.
Aha.
So I guess I got something to try now.
Okay. Dee says
Okay,
she's gonna
I'm done.
win that one.
Thank you.
Well, I never really got prepared for tonight, but I live stream earlier today. But at the last minute, I got on Etsy. I found the American flag that's got the national anthem where the stripes would go, and I'm going to be engraving that.
Etsy, don't you?
Yeah, I on there a lot. So I'm lazy.
So you should have made that yourself. I got a video showing how to make a flag.
Yeah.
It's got some. It's maple with a MDF core 3mm that I'll be engraving on the Lasermatic 20 watt. And that's what I'll be working on. And then I got an RF laser coming from Halcyon any day now. So my laser room, I rearranged it. I took my fiber laser, I shoved it down the corner, put the Lasermatic next to it, and I made room. I had to extend my table out about a foot to make room for the big desktop Halcyon RF laser is coming. It's kind of like a Thunder laser. It's like a Thunderbolt, but it's a 40 watt made by Halcyon. So that'll be exciting.
There's a big difference between 20 watt and the 40 watt. The 40 watt is a really nice RF laser. Thank you, Justin. I'm liking it too. I would be up to 7 floods in the old shop by now because of the weather lately. But fortunately, I'm avoiding that now that I'm in the new shop. Of course, there's still a lot of work to go here.
All right. So what I've been working on is I got a message that said "Dress for Success," and so I made earrings. This is
and this is the free file download for tonight as well.
There's actually I have 3 pair of earrings that I gave in that file, and the third one I'm going to do tonight. So this was made out of brass with just a black fill color on it. This one is wood. It's 3mm plywood, and it's got just glitter spray with clear coat over top of it, so it's got that shimmer. And then the third one I'm going to do tonight live. But what I've been up to this week is keychains. I took my air fresheners that I've been building and some earrings and made them 3 layers. And then if you can see, there's a little piece of felt in there for essential oils. You dip that, you put that on, and you got a nice little keychain with you. I've been developing those for a request from somebody who does this stuff.
Oh, nice.
And then on my big video that I did this week, I made that big old sign.
Print and cut.
With print.
Oh, no, you just did print. You just did print.
Yeah,
Print
I
and
did
print.
print because I wanted it that size. I didn't want to cut it. So basically, I used the print and cut feature to make my marks, line everything up, and go watch that video because there's a twist in there, literally, on how I did that. So
Very
that was
nice.
fun.
Thank you so much for that donation, Naaman. Much appreciated.
Oh, thank you.
Say if you sent me an email, then I'll answer that email. That's a little too hard to explain now on the live, but yeah, sent you an email with that image. Okay, I'll take a look at it as soon as I can. John is in Minnesota, where Trump is about to speak again. That's pretty brave of him.
I did hear that he was going to go back to Butler and have a memorial for the gentleman that passed.
Yeah.
Post the pictures up on Laser Makers Realm Facebook page there, Clayton. Love to see them.
Yeah, I'm going to wait for the comments to slow down, and then I'm going to start the collecting the names, because we're going to do this early in this video, so that we can wait till a little bit later to do the giveaway of the custom hat. But I will get this all set up now.
The opening ceremony for Olympics last night was pretty awesome. Sadly, it rained really hard, but that was really cool.
I didn't appreciate it at all.
The Eiffel Tower, they had all kinds of laser lights on it. That was neat.
Yeah, I was a little offended by the progressive last dinner thing in the opening.
Yeah.
But that was absolutely disgusting.
Yeah, I walked out. I came back out to the shop.
I agree.
Yeah, in fact, I won't watch any more of it because of it.
I saw
Just go ahead
one.
and start engraving Baker on it. I guess he's talking to you, Jerry.
Wow. Hi, Tom. Thanks for coming from Scotland.
Scotland. I can't do a Scottish accent. I was going to say.
I thought that was South Carolina.
He said Scotland. Right here.
I'm joking.
Oh, there is a South Carolina right below it. You're right.
Yeah, it was on the screen. That's why I said I thought that was South Carolina. I was joking.
Jarrell, Texas, working on 30 new earring designs for the Monport 80-watt CO2. That's the same laser that Jeremy has right now.
Yep. I got a whole bucket full of earrings that I made out of acrylic right there, too.
Hey, Rob. If you guys haven't seen Rob's channel, he's got some good videos. He's new to laser engraving, but he's got a great channel going already. Rob Sandstorm Designs on YouTube. Go check him out. Glad to see you here, Rob. Dan says he agrees with me, and I think Jim too. Hey, Gwen. Hey, Pop. I see you entered my contest on Patreon for the VIP pass. Thank you for that. Kentucky in the house. Agree with you guys. Glad I watched last night and won't watch going forward. Yeah, I'm not going to watch any more of that progressive stuff either.
I just went and subbed to Rob's channel. Everybody go do the same thing, please.
Yep. Yeah, Rob's got some really good videos. It's pretty shocking because when I first saw him, he had like 16. When I first subscribed, he had like 16 subscribers. He's grown pretty quickly. He makes good videos. Glasgow. Danvers, Tennessee. Welcome. Hey, Sharon. Talking to you.
Twisted
Jeremy.
trick. I didn't know you. I didn't know you could do that.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that was a new one on me too. I really enjoyed that. I made a comment on your video.
Yep, I saw that.
First time I've seen that. Great idea. Great idea.
Well, my exhaust goes out of the back and then drops straight down, so I can't push stuff through
Through the back. Right.
So I was like, well, you know what? The mark's got to line it up. So why don't we just flip it and try it? And I did it live. I didn't even practice it. That was it. That was the first time shot.
You like my video on the Laser Makers Convention. Okay, great. Thanks, Rob. I'm glad you attended and watched the video.
I'm not ignoring you all. I'm finishing up my design since
I see that Dave has Jerry has gotten started with his.
Yeah, it's going to take a little bit.
Yeah, and since the time was different, I need to finish up my design.
Yeah, Rob, it was the Olympics in France, the opening ceremony. They just did a disgraceful production of The Last Supper.
I guess I must have misunderstood.
Another person in the desert. Jerry's out there in the desert too, in Nevada.
Yeah. It says 106 and windy, so it's been a pretty nice day. It's breezy out.
For Vegas, yeah. Glasgow is famous for having only one football team, the Rangers. We have a hockey team named the Rangers. Michael is out there on the Marine Corps base. Thank you for your service.
Yes, thank you very much, Michael.
Thank you.
Hello, David. And Gord from Canada. Sharon says she did that when she had the X tool and didn't have a pass-through. Yeah, you don't. Well, the D1 is all wide open, so you don't need a pass-through.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's see. We have 115 people watching. So I'm going to change the banner right now, and then we can all get to business. There it is. And now we'll see the comments go crazy.
Nayman can't see the channel tags.
What's that?
Nayman Anthony says, I can't see your channel tags. Can you guys share so I can subscribe? We'll put those across the bottom in a minute.
Yeah, he must be watching on a TV. All right, here come the hat comments. Coming in fast. So far, we're up to 38. Oh, I should probably go and show you that hat. We go over to, I like being able to say this now. It's so cool. Going to Studio B. But the thing is, I got to walk over there. So let me go walk over there.
I was looking for a pair of sunglasses for tonight, and I couldn't find what I was looking for local. So I just decided to make earrings when I got back to the shop from running around looking for them.
Okay, so
also, go ahead.
That's all right. Can you make me bigger? This is the hat that I'm going to be using tonight, and it is not a snapback. I am not a fan of snapback hats. So it has the Velcro in the back for different sizes, and I really don't like snapbacks at all. So this is the hat that I'm going to be using, and this is the carbon fiber that I'll be lasering the design from. So there we go. Live from Studio B. Just too bad I don't have somebody here to press the button.
You need an assistant.
Okay, I'm back.
You know, I got my Lasermatic up on legs from Patrick. Why can I see my laser on my wooden table all the way underneath it? That's odd.
Because it leaks. There's a kit for that on the Lasermatic website, on the Rolly website, that can stop that light leak.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's already been changed.
It's got the metal bottom, and I'm thinking, wow, why am I seeing light on my table?
There's a hairline crack way up at the top,
Yep.
or actually all the way around.
Okay.
So they've already issued a fix for that.
Okay.
You don't have to worry about it though, because I had mine on this oak tabletop, and for a year, and with that light leak, and it never did do anything to it.
Yeah.
That's a great idea, Sharon. I'm gonna make a Studio B sign. I actually have 4 studios here now. 2 of them are set up. The third one is almost set up. I actually have 5 now that I think about it. 5 different studios. So it just makes my life easier, because in the old shop I had to rearrange the studio for different reasons. So yeah.
Do you have a fridge and a microwave for snacks and drinks?
I have in the back office. I have a refrigerator, a microwave, water dispenser. Yeah, got all that stuff. Yeah, I had that all in the other shop. It's just that you never saw it because it was out of sight in the front, up in the front of the shop. But I'm just so glad to be out of there, because I would be up to 7 floods this year if I were still there. Chuck says, after watching your video, I just got my order from Longhorn. Oh,
Lone Star.
Lone Star.
Lone Star.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm using tonight, is the Lone Star. Yeah. Jim says he just got the tray and don't need the leak kit anymore if anyone's interested in it. He got the drop down tray.
I don't know. Oh, okay.
Hat. Let's see what the hat's doing. 72 entries. Great.
There's exclamation point marks behind some and not behind some others. What do they need?
As long as HAT is in the word.
Oh, okay.
Any word that you type that has those 3 letters in it, it'll give you an entry. Let me fix that right away. I can actually fix that.
You only need to type it in once, because you don't get more than 1 entry.
Yeah, only type it once. Okay, all fixed. This camera is flickering on me.
If you guys do the earrings, the round earrings in the file that is in the thing, you're going to have to rework the circle at the top where the hooks go into. I'll show you in a second. Something happened.
Where are you buying your brass from, Jeremy, that you're cutting out on your fiber with those?
What's that?
Where are you buying your brass from that you're making your earrings with?
Amazon. So right here, it's a little bit small. I don't know what happened to it. The other one's the exact same thing as the other ones. The other one's fine. I must have shrunk the size of this down a little bit and forgot that I had that in there or something. I don't know what happened, but that's not going to hold up very well. So just be aware, everybody. And I put a little, get the other one. I just put a little glitter on it just to give it some pizzazz.
Cool. Well, I think I'm going to, I can get this job started in the meanwhile and get the patch cut out, and then I can do the name later. So let me turn on my laser. And over here on this file, if you guys haven't seen it, the video's on my channel about reusing your material without having to position anything. So what I do is after I engrave something, I put it on a toolpath, save the file, and then I can just open it up back again, and I can position all new work wherever I want. I'm going to position the name up in here, as a matter of fact. So I think I'm just going to run this job and get that out of the way for now. And I always hope that these things work well in the live streams. You know how live streams are.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, always something goes wrong. I got to put on my air extractor. It's going to get noisy. Hello, Patty. Welcome. Hi, Steve. Just finished that. I'm guessing you're talking about that video. So this is actual live right now in real time. We have 79 entries for the hat.
Oh, nice.
If you want to win the custom hat with your name on it and the LMR logo, just type hat in the comments. Oh yeah, Sharon. I mean, you'll get a ton of scraps. You know, I used to use them as fire starters, you know, but now I use almost every bit of every piece of material. Welcome, Tony. I'll leave you up for a minute so people can see the name of your business. Hey, folks, if you have a website or if you have, you know, a YouTube channel or whatever it might be, feel free to post it in the comments. You won't be able to post the link, but you can post the name of it. You can post something like, this is my YouTube channel, and just put the channel name. The links won't show up. I don't think they allow that in StreamYard. Only we can post the links.
Yeah. What
And
type
I'm
of
also-
material is that, Rich? What type of material?
What's that?
What type of material are you cutting on?
I hang on, Jerry. I can't hear. I got my fume extractor on.
Okay.
Say it again.
What type of material are you have in your laser?
That's the carbon fiber leather,
Okay.
leatherette. Yeah, it is coming out good.
I know Patrick has got a lot of supplies off Temu that he's experimented with in videos. What about you, Rich and Jeremy? Have you tried Temu?
No, I have not.
Tommy, click on the. He's noticing that my laser went to home. Click on the screwdriver icon, the wrench and screwdriver icon, and just tick on, you know, home at startup, and yours will go home.
Rich has got some Kiwi stuff.
Sorry, guys, I can't really hear you guys talking with all the noise from the fume
Right.
extractor. Anyone making game tokens for family game night, like for Monopoly? I haven't.
That's a good idea. I've been printing game dice.
Thanks for texting. Okay.
Okay. I think I'm ready to show you guys what I have set up.
I did not say that.
Do you guys need me to mute? Is that too loud?
No, we can't even hear it.
Okay.
How's my noise? Is it okay?
Fine.
I can
Yeah,
turn up
sounds
noise
fine.
cancellation a little bit.
If you're in Lebanon, Oregon, check out Sawdust and Stitches. Hello, Richard.
Okay, guys, you see the Lasermatic with the jig table there on your screen. So what I'm going to be engraving and giving away is, well, there's going to be two leather belts. I have size 36 and 38 because that's what I could find. And let me see, I'm going to turn on my overhead lights to get some more light on that. So you can see it. Let's see. Let's get focused.
I got my patch off the laser.
Hey, Russ.
All right, can you guys see that now? So what I did is I took the Lasermatic jig bar and I flipped them upside down so this post would not poke into the leather, and then put a longer 4mm screw in it, the 4mm bolt, and use these jig bars to hold the belt nice, flat, and taut across that
nice.
jig table.
Good idea. Good idea.
So let me bring you in for a little closer view here. I'm trying not to be too shaky.
No, Tony, that's the fume. I have an air purifier that's extremely loud because I haven't gotten my air extraction set up yet. So
See, that should be a better view for you. So you see how I have that there, holding the belt down, and it's nice and lined up, perfectly straight. Then the same thing on this side.
hi, Carla.
And
Yeah,
just want to run it right up the belt. So that's my project for today. Let me get my graphic loaded and get that framed up, and then I'll run it for you.
Yeah, I agree, Dave. It's an ingenious way to do that. So I've got my patch off the laser now, and I don't have a close-up camera, so hopefully you'll be able to see that. Let's see. Get it over my face.
That looks good.
Nice.
There we go. So that's the patch, and I guess we need a name for the patch now, don't we? Okay, we're going to do last call. We have 89 entries for the hat. So
I think you should call the patch Keith.
Is that an adhesive already on the back of it, Rich?
what's that?
Is an adhesive already on the back of the patch?
Yeah, they come with the adhesive on the back already.
Okay.
In fact, it's the strongest adhesive on the market.
Okay.
That's okay, Papa. Take care of those grandbabies. Thank you, Gwen. What air extraction are you going to be running? That would be a question for Patrick, because I don't remember what it was that I bought. It was Patrick's recommendation.
Okay, I have an 8-inch VivoSun centrifugal fan that moves 720 CFM of air. It really sucks when you put your hand by the blast gate. I can run like 8 different blast gates open at the same time.
Yeah, it really sucks.
It does. Sucks the fumes right out of the shop.
I love it when it does that.
Are those the pans, Patrick? They got the great big like vinyl or leather bag over the back of them. Those fans.
Here, I'll just show you.
Because some of those have like a bag around them. I've seen you have it in your rafter.
Yeah.
Richard, that's Jerry is engraving a flag.
Yep.
Oops, my cable came loose. There you go.
Yep.
Yeah, I really need a fume extraction that sucks because it's about 80 feet that it's got to run to 4 different areas of the building. So that's why I needed that 700 plus CFM. It's not as good as the one in my other shop. That was, I think, 1400 CFM, but it should work well for here.
It's like a good vacuum cleaner. It sucks.
Yeah, Paul, that's what's in my other shop is an air exchanger.
I think I got an AC Infinity.
Yeah, you won't get a real powerful one with the AC Infinity, but that's good for one laser.
Yeah, I've got 3 blast gates, so I just open up whichever one.
Yeah. Okay, so last call. Type the word hat in the comments. We have 94 entries right now. We're about to give it away so we can get your name and do the second engraving, which is going to be your name. Meanwhile, I'm going to take a look. Okay, right above this one over here. So I need to make a square. All right, guys, how big do you think I should make the name, the letters for the name?
Well, it depends on who wins.
Yeah, no, I can make it wider.
Oh,
How tall do you think? Let me see.
Typical patch is around 55 to 60.
right. But
No.
it's going on the side of the hat.
It's going to be on the side of the hat.
Oh, for the side.
Yeah.
I'd
Just
probably
the
go like
person
80 or
sheet.
90 then, so people can read it.
I say 15
Why?
on the letters looks good.
No, 80 or 90 tall. You want to be able to
You're
read
talking
that
about
son of a
wide
gun.
and high. You guys are arguing wide and high.
15
My
high.
AC
No.
Infinity 350.
I'm saying 80 high. You need to be able to
How
read that thing
tall?
from
Okay,
across the
I'm
football
thinking.
field.
I'm thinking that the letters should be about 12 millimeters high, and however long the name is.
Why are you going
Good
with
one,
such an
Paul.
odd number?
I was born in
'Cause
Nebraska.
I just looked at it on my fingers here, and that's about 12.
Yeah, it's about right.
12.
That's about 12 millimeters. Maybe I should get a. I think I left the ruler next door.
My pinky's 15. That looks about right.
Yeah, when that flag's done, it's going to have the national anthem on it. It'll look like the little bitty one there that never cut all the way through, but a lot bigger. So it's 3 millimeter
Yeah,
maple
12
with
is
an
good.
MDF core.
12 is good. Something happened to my hub just now.
Where's the
Just
circus music when we need it?
So we're gonna go with. I'll just put something in here. TE.
Good idea, Jim.
Yeah, you're right. All right, so we're gonna make this height.
Thanks, Steve.
Actually, I think that looks pretty good. I'm gonna do a height of 8.3.
I'd show you that card right now that I did earlier today on that video, but I lost it.
Why did you do that?
I have no idea.
Okay, we're at 104 entries. I think we should do the giveaway. You guys ready?
Yep.
Yes,
I'd
sir.
say go for it.
Yes, the AC Infinity Cloudline fan is pretty dang quiet. I'm happy with it, and it sits like 3 feet behind
Pull
my
your-
head.
Yeah,
Turn off
it's
your
very
background
quiet.
down below.
Okay. So here we go. We're gonna. Oh, I saw another entry. 105, 106. Okay, I'll give everybody a chance here. We're at 106. Do we have any more takers? 106, 106, 106. We'll go 107, 107.
It'll show
106,
up, Sharon.
106. Going
Mine
once,
got lost too.
going twice. 107. Do we have 108? Can we get 108, 108, 108? Going once. There's 108. Let's go for 109. All right, so you're on notice. I'm going to count down from 5 in my
There
head.
it
and
is.
I'm going to hit draw.
110.
110. And with that, We're going to hit the draw button. Here we go. Good luck, everybody.
Good luck.
111. Jim Pitts.
Congratulations.
Right, Jim.
Jim is our winner. Tornado Laser CNC Engineering. Congratulations, Jim. Okay, so now, Jim, everybody, you're too late with the comments of that. It's over. Congratulations, Jim. Jim, put a comment in there what name you want on the side of, I'm guessing that you probably want Jim, but tell me exactly what you want on that little side leather.
Put tornado on that sucker.
Yeah, he might want tornado engraving or something like that.
You want to turn off the banner, Rich?
Jim? Jambo.
Somebody
Did I
go wake
miss
Jim
it?
up.
Somebody wake Jim up. If we don't hear from Jim, there it is.
There he is.
Tornado.
Just tornado. Not Yahoo tornado.
I would put Yahoo tornado.
I'm gonna put Yahoo tornado.
All right. All right, I'm running some leather.
Jim, do you want in all caps tornado?
I think that looks in focus.
Jim says that's fine.
Okay. Do you like the font?
As I've once heard from proclaimed, our primary focus must be our focus.
I think it could be.
But you must
So
be
it's going to
focused.
be a little over 2 inches. Okay, let me sharpen this up a little bit. Oh, you know what I think?
He said
Thanks.
yes.
Hello. I got a question about a laser. When it's working in one area and it skips the whole section, it goes the other side, does something, and comes back. Why don't it keep working in that area and finish what it started instead of jumping all over the place?
What fill mode do you have it in? Is it regular fill or plug fill or offset fill?
I'll check it.
Because it sounds like it might be plug fill if it's doing that.
Yeah. And if it's cutting in that and it's doing it that way, I can't. Mine kind of jumps around when it cuts once in a while too.
He says maybe it has the hiccups.
All right, let me get. All right, here's another camera angle. Let's see, which one do you prefer? Angled angle? Front. Actually, it's hard to see any of them because of the soot from where it's already pre-tanned leather.
Yeah.
That's so it doesn't overheat one area. That makes sense.
Yeah,
But I'm going to take it straight to the sink, rinse all that off, and it'll look great.
Excuse me. I think that looks good right there. So let's take and oops, I just thought I just grouped that a second ago. This new mouse does have me does do some weird things.
Yeah, I'm using a trackball right now. My wife hates it.
This is a trackball.
Tony, I would get a
love
6-inch cloud line. I just happened to see this question and I was thinking about it. Let's see. Yeah, AC cloud line. I would get a 6-inch, exhaust the 6-inch out, and then on the inside do a 6 to 4 adapter, and I can
Yep.
show you one of them like what I have. That way you'll have an extra just in case you get a second laser or any other reason. But then you still have the higher airflow from the 6-inch.
Yep. Yeah, my adapters,
All
I
right.
3D printed them.
Tornado is running.
Hello, Gary Chase.
Well, Paul, if you have the right settings, you usually don't have to use any tape. And lately, I've only been doing painted wood or material, and any debris wipes right off. But you can put painter's tape
There's
on your
a
project if you want to, or you can use laser tape, laser transfer tape.
there's my 6 to 2x4 duct splitter. And I use the PowerTech ones from Amazon. They seem to work pretty well.
Hang on, there we go.
Let's see. I don't know if I can zoom out enough to show. Yeah. On this side of my counter, I actually have, whoops. So dropping down, I have 2 6 inches to 4 inches total. And over here is the same thing on this side.
Man, that's no wonder you got such a big fan up there.
Oh yeah, and it'll still suck air through the big CO2 because there's a 6-inch line that runs all the way to the back of the garage with a big CO2, and it handles them all.
Yeah, Tornado is a good brand, Jim.
Yeah. I learned the hard way when I first got my cloud liner, my inline fan there from whatever that is. Don't put your little plastic wrappers within a foot of that thing. I got so many sucked up, and I bump it with my arm or something, and the wind just catches it. I've had to go up and tear my fan apart up when it was hooked on the ceiling about 4 or 5 times just to get the plastic back out of the fins.
My exhaust port on the outside of the house is magnetic white cover, and when it's not running, it'll just close and it'll magnetically keep it shut so bugs don't get in it. And then my AC Infinity has enough power to blow it open. My old fan I had on it didn't have enough pressure. I'd have to go out there and with a screwdriver or something and pop it open.
Tornado is cutting or engraving. It's not cutting yet. But I really love using this scrap idea because it saves me on so much material. And
Hey,
I have
did
the
everybody-
template already.
Go ahead. I thought you were finished.
I'm done.
I was just wondering if everybody that was watching the live stream had saw my post in the Laser Makers Realm regarding the new feet for the Lasermatic. Remember how Greg Wilson has been saying over and over and over, we need Velociraptor feet?
Yeah. Yep.
Let's see. Let me get
Hey,
this.
Dimitri.
Yeah, I've seen those. I remember seeing those.
Patrick, do you sell the file to 3D print the end to suck up all the fumes and smoke?
No, I don't sell it, but I have it.
Well,
And I can
think
get
he's
it
asked for you
posted
to
for you
put it up.
for no problem.
Yeah.
So
All right.
there's the laser.
Oh.
There's the Raptormatic, as I like to call it.
The Raptormatic.
I forgot to turn on my air extraction, so it's so smoky in there.
Hey,
Turn it off for a minute.
Dimitri's here. Hey, Dimitri, how you doing?
Hello, Dimitri.
Hello, Dimitri. All right, I have paper here. I shall make a note to sell that file to Tennessee Wood Signs for $50.
Smurfin's got the same issue. Patrick downloaded the file and only got the right foot. I mentioned that the other day to you,
Well,
and I went back and
there's
looked.
There's three different files.
It only
Right
came
foot.
with. Yeah, I only got one.
Should be right foot, left foot, and the rear feet. And that's the only, you two are the only people I've heard say that. And there's been like 40 or more downloads.
I downloaded. I got them all.
I don't know what happened. My computer hates me.
User error.
Okay.
Especially
That's what
after
that's what I always say.
Yeah, it is.
Real quick, let me get up out of the camera so it doesn't see my head.
Oh, that came out great.
Tornado.
Look at that.
This camera just does not. This camera is made for presentations, but just doesn't like to focus. So now I'm going to go.
It's wanting to present you. It thinks you should be the main focus.
Now I'm going to Studio B.
Brandon saying mirror it for the foot. Yes, you can mirror it. However, if you don't want the raptor feet to the rear feet, you need my regular feet for the back feet, which print faster and don't use as much filament.
Yeah, Dale Dubs just said he only got 1 foot when he downloaded it too.
Well, geez. Well, email me and I'll send you the 3 files, or I'll send you a link to all 3 of them.
Everybody folds this hat up like that. I don't think it's really necessary because I don't have the dual planting on this machine. So I'm just going to leave it like that. Do you want it on the left side or on the right side?
Probably didn't notice my new hat since I have my headphones on. Picked this up today.
Jim? Oh, do you want the name Tornado on the left side or on the right side? That's the question of the day.
I think you should put one on that side.
I think the left side that's where
You
I put
said
it.
the right side.
Yeah,
I'm on the
Right side? Okay.
on the right.
On the right.
All right.
Which is your better side? That's the side you want your name on.
Both are better for me.
And on your worst side, you'd want to put the name Jeremy or Rich.
I only
Yeah.
have one side, a good side. That's it.
Oh, we all have an evil twin. I just murdered mine the other day again. He's knocking though. He's back. I think he's the one that gets in here and messes my computer up.
Your evil twin?
Yeah.
I'll
This is
do it.
something I have to figure out is how to use this tape better.
Hey, folks. My daughter turned 16 on the 18th, and she passed her driver's exam yesterday, first try. It only took her 2 tries on the parallel parking. Her mom taught her to drive, and I taught her to parallel park. She almost had the parallel parking on the first try, but she was just like a couple inches too far from the curb to pass it, but got a second try. But when she got finished and the examiner sat down or stood there, and we all walked up, myself, my wife, and my son and my daughter, to hear her review, she told her that she was the best driver she's had in a long time. I was so proud of her. It was pretty awesome. And then she told her she was worried because she's such a smaller girl, but she was driving a full-size SUV, was driving my wife's Honda Pilot. She was kind of worried about her, and then it turned out that she ended up being the best driver she had in a long time. I got to say, I was proud of that. Just wanted to brag a little bit. That's all.
Hey, Patrick, do you ever forget to take the backing off?
Never.
I do it on every single one.
I don't know.
why.
I might have forgot to do it, but I forgot if I forgot to do it.
Better
I
late
forget
than
so-
never, Greg.
I forget so many things. We were just talking about you, Greg.
Yeah.
Don't
Your ears
rewind,
must have
whatever
been
you do.
burning.
Yeah, do not rewind.
Don't go back and watch it later either.
Yeah, do not. Nope.
I'm just waiting for this thing to hit 300 degrees.
Go get it, Dimitri. Keep up the good work. Appreciate it.
Or actually, I think I have to wait for it to hit 350.
Oh, I know what it is. The name of the file is wrong. There's 3 files in that zip file. Did you guys unzip them?
Yeah. Maybe. I think so.
Were there 3 files when you unzipped it?
No.
I don't believe you.
I don't believe me either. I'm looking for it.
Well, I'm glad I switched to decaf coffee and I can drink it 24 hours a day without having caffeine in it. Wake up in the middle of the night, have a cup of coffee. And that flag I'm burning with an Etsy file for $1.50. I had a credit from an affiliate for 75 cents. That I only paid 75 cents for it. It will be a big flag with the whatchamacallit on it, national anthem.
Okay, I just unzipped it and I only got the right foot. 1 file came out of it.
Now, you guys got to keep in mind that I've only done about 3 of these hats so far. So hopefully this is going to come out okay.
How much do those presses usually cost? $300 or $400?
This was a cheap one. I think it was $74, but I just ordered a custom top of the line one, custom built with laser crosshairs and everything.
Yeah, I need to get one for hats and t-shirts, but I don't know where I'm going to set it up at. Take on 2 more hobbies.
Paul, yes, Paul, that is a Vever. Vever, whatever you want to call it.
Okay, guys, am I still on camera?
Yes.
Yeah.
That
Patch 1.
came out nice.
Good.
Can you see it?
Very professional.
Get a little closer.
I think it'll go out of focus. I'll show you on the other one.
Yeah, it looks good. Looks good.
So now we got to do patch number 2.
Hey, Rich, Nancy Richards asking about the other day, you mentioned a laser company that's coming out that's going to blow some of the current Chinese lasers out of the park. Do you remember what that one's called?
So say it again. I can't really. I'm in another room.
Okay. We'll wait till you get back.
What's the point of decaf coffee? Just flavor. I drink a Monster Energy drink for breakfast when I wake up every day. My doctor told me
no point in decaf coffee.
back in 2019 to start drinking decaf. Something about the caffeine in my system. But my whole life I drank a pot a day.
Again, I forgot to peel the paper.
I'd rather smoke a pot a day. Haha.
Even regular coffee, my whole life I drank it. It never kept me awake. It didn't help. Energy drinks are the only thing that ever worked. Or Mountain Dew. Mountain Dew's good if you want to stay awake.
I know exactly what happened, guys.
Uh-oh.
There should be 3 files, and for some reason, it kicked the other 2 files out on my website, so I'm adding them back in. Because of the size, I had to put them in 3 separate zip files.
Ah. Now, can you put all 3 zip files in one file?
Then it makes the zip file too large for the
Oh.
website. I do remember that, but there should be 3 separate files, and there were not. I'm fixing it.
Cool. Quality control. Live on live.
Live.
Okay, here we go.
on
40
live.
seconds. 40 seconds to go. I hope this comes out right. I think it will.
Yeah, the green monsters I don't like, and I don't like Red Bull. Rockstar, I think I've had them before. Yeah, I've had Rockstar before. They're all right.
I did.
Yeah, if I go out and have breakfast, I
Only at
get ready.
340 degrees, so I'm going to leave this one just a little bit longer. I found that the side patches don't adhere as well.
All right, you guys should be able to log in and re-download those, and they should be updated right now.
Cool.
So somebody try it and let me know. Here's the link. These are for the Lasermatic Raptor feet. I'm giving them away free on my website.
Those silicone sheets or whatever for those presses, they're on Amazon all over the place. They come with the press too. I got 2 of them with mine.
Oh, yes. Same code. I don't remember what the code is. Is it Raptor?
No, it's LS Engraving.
LS Engraving.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right, guys.
Don't
I'm
ask
back.
me how I remembered that.
So here's the front patch.
That looks nice. Very awesome.
And here is the side patch.
Look out. It's a tornado.
I like it.
I'm happier than a tornado in a trailer park.
Looks good, Rich. Nice job.
I'm proud of myself because I've never done these things before. I've done 3 hats so far, so I think I got it down. But one thing I did notice is that on these hats, if you wait about 10, 15 minutes, you can't get the patch off.
The link is password protected.
Password's LS Engraving. LS Engraving. That's because to be able to download the feet, you have to go and watch the video, and the password's in the video.
Not anymore.
I get you coming and going. You gotta watch the video, get the password, and then go to my website to get the files.
There you go.
Thank you, Gwen. Thank you, Clayton. Thank you, Pop Pop. Thank you, V. Thank you, Houston's Hobbies. Do you know what a divorce in Tennessee and a tornado in Kansas have in common? No.
Somebody's going to lose a trailer.
Yes, Jim, good idea. Yeah, send me your address on Patreon, and that works for me, and I will put this out in the mail day after tomorrow Sunday. I'll send it out on Monday. Thank you, Jim. That is pretty funny. That's a pretty funny answer. I have to put that up there. David says his daughter gave him a press with everything for shirts, cups, and hats. He's done a few hats now. Yeah, I think it's kind of fun. This isn't really for me. This is for my son. I'm setting him up in a hat business. I just opened a TikTok shop for him, and he'll probably be doing these things all day long. Do you have the Laser Makers Realm logo on file? I do, Jim. If you send me an email, I'll send it to you. No problem.
That comment from Sergio up a couple.
Hey, Mike. You're late. You're late, Mike.
Sergio, you might want to message Bamboo Labs about that board, about that bed heating up all of a sudden and it wasn't working. You might have a loose wire or bad connection. Or check on their Facebook group.
Smurfins says it worked great. The download, Patrick.
There you go. Naaman.
Doesn't work?
It did.
Okay, great. YouTube.com /@
I got it.
LS Engraving.
Yeah, I got it. I got it on the bottom of the screen.
Mm-hmm.
Here's the
I saw
bell.
some issue on YouTube, handheld 3D scanners. Yeah, I don't think that would be interesting for me because even the really expensive ones in the thousands of dollars don't work.
Here's my belt. Keep
You
in
just
mind
got
it's
a new
wet.
belt, Patrick.
Oh, thank you very
Damon
much.
just saw it. Damon
Keep
just
in
saw it.
mind this is wet where I just rinsed it off, but it will lighten up and look better.
Looks beautiful.
Oh wow. Looks like with hand
Thank you,
stamped.
Nipa.
That's beautiful.
I like it.
Stephen,
belt,
I'm using a
Lasermatic.
really crappy. I'm using a really crappy commercial air scrubber right now. I've got a better one on the way.
Yeah, that looks. It came out really nice.
I'm
And I
gonna go
didn't
look
want
at
it
that.
to be dark. I wanted it to have that more embossed look. So once it lightens up, it's going to have that more of an embossed look.
Mike's saying that he's now part of the Patrick Starlink posse. Finally, some speed. I guess he
Sergio,
just subscribed to you.
Sergio, post a question on their Facebook group if anybody else has had that trouble or somebody might know what's going on with it. That's what I would do.
I'll be back in about 2 seconds. I'm gonna go look for that picture I did earlier today.
Smells like leather.
Yeah, his X1 Carbon, which is a $1,700 printer from Bamboo, he's having problems with the bed heating. He got a replacement bed, and all of a sudden the original one, I guess, is heating up, he said. So it could be a bad broken wire, probably a broken wire, bad connection.
Yeah, I have
Like
the
a
same
typical-
printer. I don't really. It requires a lot of maintenance.
Typically, a bed slinger, old style printer, which the bed moves back and forth, that's when you might have a broken wire because the wire bending and flexing from the movement of it back and forth. The Bamboo is a Core XY, goes up and down.
Patrick's getting a lot of accolades there.
Oh, thanks. It does look pretty good.
Yeah, I thought it looked great.
Patrick, can you do this? Lift your hand up.
Jerry, we can't see you.
Okay.
You're in the
You can see
tiny
me.
little corner there.
And once
I'm
you
lifting
lift
my
it
hand up.
bend it over your back and pat yourself on the back.
Oh,
you
okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
I was on a job site one time and my boss had about 30 people do that. Put your
There's
hand
my
up
new
in
hat
there,
I got
bend it over,
today.
and pat yourself on the back.
I thought this was really cool. It's got the flag on that side.
Yep.
And then the flag patch is really cool.
Yeah, so they just started selling the ones that engrave red, white, and blue.
And I have some of that, and I'm going to do a video with some settings. Woohoo.
Rob is asking you if you wet it during the engraving or after you engrave. I think he does it after.
I normally wet leather before engraving, but due to time and setting up here, I did not take that and wet it down. I just ran it. But Lasermatic does a good job.
Dave is asking for the settings you ran.
Those will be for sale on my website later. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, I did get it wet after engraving because I wanted to rinse all of the soot off so that it looked nice and clean, and I wanted to rinse it off before I touched it. So as it's drying up, you can see it's starting to lighten up a little bit.
Yeah. And Brandon is asking what CAD program you used.
Okay, so I found a model of a raptor, and then I cut the feet off of it, and then got it down to 1 foot, and then smoothed it and resized it and changed some other things, and then added the hole down to it or in it for the foot. And I used 3D Builder, Microsoft 3D Builder.
Okay, cool.
And it actually did a nice job.
Yeah.
So I didn't totally model it from scratch.
All right. So he's asking about what material I used. I went to Lone Star Adhesives. and I bought their leatherette with the glue already attached. And let me tell you something about the once you press that patch on, when you peel it off, it actually tears the material. It doesn't come off.
Oh,
All right, so we're in Q&A. We're in the last 15 minutes of the show here. So let's continue on.
Don't let me forget to give him those settings.
Don't forget to give me those settings.
I have a
Just
lot to
ordered
punch
a-
out.
Hang on one second, Jerry. Rolly Automation MX. Oh, it probably mean XW. Yeah, it's a great machine.
I have a lot of things to punch out with my razor. The board was slightly warped, so this one edge right here, I'm gonna have to score it and cut it. But I got to pop out all the letters. But I've done a real good job on the back. It looks like 99.9% of it cut.
Cool.
So say, can you see? And it's in the flag, so came out great.
Very nice.
I'll do a little bit of work on it, but yeah, real happy with it.
That's a sweet hat, Patrick.
Thank you. And now I'm going to get settings pulled up for you.
Oh, and whenever I take work off my laser and it's got a million little things all over, instead of trying to grab it with my hand, I got a vacuum cleaner that I vacuum the house with. I just grab that and I suck up all the pieces.
I just use duct tape.
Oh, duct tape? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jim, let's see. I'll get to that in a second. First, let's get these settings. So for that leather belt, I did, this is with the 30-watt Lasermatic. Speed of 20,000.
Full screen, Patrick.
Yes,
So in case
yes,
you
you
want
did.
screen-
Yes, you did, Greg.
Speed, yeah, and I gave you credit in that video too, Greg. Well, you saw it, so you know. Speed 20,000. Power 95. 5% overscan. Interval of 0.08. Scan angle of 0. 1 pass. I use this setting in some designs. I'll run a line after, but I didn't on that. That's way too complicated. It would take them forever. So those are the settings that I used. And I knew this setting does not produce a black mark on the leather because I didn't, like I said, I didn't want a black mark.
Hang on one second. On the affiliate link that you posted to Lone Star Adhesive, is that an affiliate link or is that a straight link?
Oh, I pasted the affiliate link. I just
Okay. Yeah.
Copy-
As long as it's
copied it.
I just wanted to know. Yeah, we need to paste the affiliate links. Yeah. Okay. I just wanted to make sure. Sorry.
okay. Yeah, no problem. There you go.
Nancy, don't for my question to Rich. Please. I don't know what that means.
Yeah, earlier we couldn't hear it. Jeremy had a question he's going to bring back up. Or Patrick did. Yeah, Jeremy did.
Oh, the laser company that you were talking about that's going to blow the Chinese lasers out of the water. She was wanting to know what that company was.
I'm not going to say who it is. It's coming soon. It's coming soon. They're expecting to ship it in 5 days. So they have to ship it. I have to go through it and see if everything is what I expect it to be and test it. And then I'll make the announcement of who they are. But their prices, I can tell you right now, are going to be similar to Home Tech and Monport. The laser will not for sure be similar to those, but their prices will, and it's going to be probably better. I say better than a Thunder with the specs that we agreed on. So for the price of a Home Tech, you'll be able to get something higher quality than a Thunder.
All right, I'm gonna put myself up here. I got to show this.
When using a camera with a laser that does not have homing switches, what is the best way to create a home position after you power on? The camera seems to set the laser to absolute. I don't think a camera can't set the laser to absolute coordinates. But if you don't have homing switches, you're going to use user origin, and
Thanks,
you You're going to home the laser by hand before you turn it on. Then you turn on the laser and you use user origin, and that's the only way that you can do it without homing switches. You can also set a position at 00 on the move tab, set a custom position that you can always just go to. I hope that answers your question.
Yeah, I think that looks better now that it's dried out. I put the heat gun on it for a little bit.
Yep, sure does.
Oh, wow.
Looks awesome. Now you need to do print and do the rest of the build.
Oh, come on.
I almost laid it down on the CO2 gantry and did the
There
whole
you go.
thing.
That's from today's video. I couldn't find it, so I just did another one. That's just taking an AI image and making it fancy with logo stuff and your name on it. There's a lot of that missing that I replaced with other stuff in there. So if you want to watch, that's on my channel.
Yeah, isn't that funny that AI doesn't know how to spell? You always have to change the words.
Yeah.
If you missed me on the stream 2 weeks ago, here's that triple layer that I had done, that file off of Etsy. Came out really good. Like a month ago, I cut it out, and then the last stream I had it painted where I showed you 2 weeks ago. So when I get this all cut out, I'll get this all painted up. Then in 2 weeks, I'll show you the finished result when I get it all cleaned up. But yeah, this is beautiful. When I get that RF laser, I can't wait to do one of these much larger. So that should be here any day.
Jerry Richmond, whenever you were talking about the camera doing the positioning, do you have one of those Minton cameras or something like that?
Oh yeah, if you have the Minton cameras, that changes the Gerbil.
Yep.
Yeah, that could be an issue with a Minton camera.
Hmm.
In fact, I just got one, so I'll probably be doing a video on it, so I'll be able to test it and see. But you're right, the Minton cameras actually have a bunch of issues.
I've been doing a few little tests with this thing. The Minton, T-I-O-N, Mention.
Thanks, Pop.
But I printed off some extra camera mounts. So I was going to see how it would do if you were able to switch it just from fiber to fiber. You know, put it underneath the Galvo head. Given the fact that you can use it as a wireless camera within Lightburn using that extra piece of software.
Cool.
So I was going to show
you know
how
what I
to set that up.
I completely forgot about this. So, so now this is I'm finished with the file, right? And now all I have to do is put this on a toolpath like that and save the file. And now I can take that material off and I can reuse it again. See my toolpath here? This is the size of the leatherette. So I can use every piece of this leatherette. I have to be careful on the sides because of the overscanning. With the leatherette, I found that you have to go higher than normal. But as long as you take a preview of it first and see how it overscans, because if I were to take something like this and put it like right here as an example, let's see. Well, I'll just show you. Put it right there and then preview it. Let me bring my preview window over so you can see it. You'll see that it goes past the boundary of the laser. You see that green line? That green line is the boundary of the laser. So the overscanning goes further, and you need to have at least 5%. I found on this material with my laser of overscan in order for it to come out right. So the edges, if I have something smaller than that, like these things, these are the little sidebars for the hats. I can probably get away with filling up these areas up here. And nope, not even there. So I'd have to get it a little bit further to the right. So there will be a little waste, but it won't. See, that's good right there. It won't be too much. You know, so this around the edge, the top is good. I can go all the way to the top because the overscanning is going left to right. So it's just the two sides where you lose just a little bit of material. And then I can just bump that out from the edge a little bit as well to compensate for it. So
now you can't go fast enough doing a 90 can you? Instead of a 0?
Well, then you'd have the same issue on top and bottom. So same thing. But to show you, my settings for the engraving were 25,000 millimeters per minute and 20% power, and 900 and 100 for the cut. And those are, I lowered it more than it should have been. I actually got as high as 1100 where it was cutting out okay. So yeah, so I just wanted to show that. All right, last call for questions and answers. So we'll be watching the comments for the last 5 minutes of the show now, and last call for comments. So if you have any questions or comments, share them now, because we'll be calling it a wrap for the night in 4 minutes.
Pop don't have any sound, he says. I'm not sure if you can get closed captioning on a live stream. Here's a couple things I did on my new printer, my SV08 that I'm testing. I just put out one video. Came out really good. Like a skull bowl, multicolor, like a rainbow filament.
Can you share what you were meaning by talking about the need for overscan on leatherette? Well, Rob, normally I overscan at like 3 to 4%. And on the leatherette, what happened was the edges on the left and on the right weren't engraved through to the next layer. So I could probably just increase the power just a little bit, and that would fix that. And then I can use my typical overscan, but I didn't want to do that. So I wanted it to come out perfectly even all the way across. So it's just that one material. This is the first material where I've had to increase my overscan for some reason. I don't know why. Thank you for joining us, Barb.
Yeah, if it wasn't for all you, we wouldn't be here. So we appreciate each and every one of you.
Patrick, did you support the raptor feet when you printed them? Oh, he's putting it up now.
Indeed, I did.
Organic support.
Joe, I don't know what you mean by the 3D. In the video description, those light stand bases, I answered your YouTube comment, by the way. Those light bases are for people that have a CO2 laser, and they're going to cut out their own clear acrylic and then fit them into the light base. That's what those are for.
Like this right here.
Yeah. I got a box of those from Amazon. I got clear acrylic sitting over there, so I just make my own signs.
It's a little too late for tips and tricks for multi-layer cut files. But
hopefully, yeah, I was just going to tell him, hopefully that answered your questions on the supports. If you had any other questions, just let me know other than that.
There was another question on those feet. Someone was asking, are you going to engrave, or can you engrave those in camo?
In camo? Well,
that's a good idea.
Infill 10 or 20% would be fine. Just look at it when you slice it.
I use 10%, and I use 3 walls 10%. Now, for these feet, I used PLA Plus eSun, but I'm in an air-conditioned basement garage, so I do have air conditioning in here. If I were in a hot environment and given the shape of those and the stress, I'd probably print them in ASA just for longevity, and
ABS or PETG would work too.
Not ABS, ASA. So I think I would use ASA. And
are you going to engrave them in camo?
Yep. Next.
Somebody asked that question, so I think that's a great idea. Engrave them in camo. Do them in black.
Hold on. I'm going to pull up the file. Move on to the next one right now.
Gwen is asking, when you were doing your flag, were you using it didn't look like it because it didn't come out consistent. Jerry?
What's that?
Gwen is asking, were you using magnets?
Yeah, my wood was slightly warped, so I had 2 magnets on the lower end of it because I had a slight bow. That's why I didn't cut through all the way. One side had a slight bow in it.
Here's a question for you, Jerry.
A great 3D printer, Bamboo Labs A1 or an A1 Mini. They're like $300. They're almost perfect out of the box. They work every time. So I would recommend a Bamboo printer. Anything
Yes,
from Bamboo Labs.
I really like
Yes.
that one that I gave to you, Jeremy. I forgot the name of it.
The Anchor Make, yeah, the Anchor Make 5MCs. Once I stop being stupid with it, it prints fine. And as soon as Patrick's done, I'll show you what your fiber laser will do on this.
I have the Anchor Make M5C, and it has been solid, very solid. I like it. Right now, I have a 2-color foot prepared so that the nails can be in a different shade. So I could easily paint this 3 shades and make them camo. So yes, I could do
Hey,
that.
Tommy, thanks for joining us. Yep. You're gonna.
So I
I mean,
hope that
I
answers-
think the question. I think the question was about, can you laser them in camo?
Laser them.
Yeah, print them, and then laser them on the fiber laser, make them camo.
There's so many different surfaces. It would be easier just to print them in camo.
I didn't know there was a camo filament.
Hey, Jeremy, if you laid those feet on their back and put the black nails up in there, it'd have a lot fewer color changes, and the print would be a lot stronger because the way you're printing it, if you laid them down long ways with the toenails up in there, you'd only have the black. You wouldn't have to do so many color changes.
Yep.
Okay, everybody.
Good,
we are
good
at
advice.
We're at our 90 minutes, and that's it for this week's show. I'd like to thank everybody out there for joining us this week.
Give away the belt.
You're giving it away. Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
Yes.
All right. So let me do I have to do a new giveaway.
And everybody that already left, you missed out because here comes the belt. And it is an
Yep.
awesome belt from an awesome dude.
Hey, all you have to do is type the word belt. Oh, look at that. Somebody
Is
already
that
knew
lower?
it.
Is that lower 48 only on the belt?
Nope. Rich
No.
said he would pay any additional to ship.
Oh,
Worldwide.
Anywhere.
Everything's worldwide.
Wow.
Yeah.
Amazing.
All right. Let's start seeing those comments for that belt. Here they come.
Here's the belt. You know you want it.
I won't enter because I'm able to do that with my machine when I learn how.
50, 57, up to 57 entries right now. 60.
I thought I wrote down what size this one was.
I should make one for my son. It's got World of Warcraft stuff on it. He's a heavily he's a
Rob,
gamer.
you got to type the word belt in the comments. Just the word belt, B-E-L-T, just like pop-up. See where we're at. 63 entries.
Otherwise, you could buy it from Patrick for $75.99.
What
That's
size
right.
is the belt, Patrick? You know about how long it is?
This one is a 38.
Okay. What's your waist size?
38. Nobody has a 38. Everybody's got a 50-inch waist.
Me, I just put it on around my belt, so that made it fit. Mine's a
I wear-
34.
I wear pants on my hips, not on my stomach like some people.
I'm a 34.
Depends on
think
how
I'm a-
good the wife's cooking is and what mine is. It fluctuates.
I think I'm a 36, maybe. I actually don't wear belts.
I do. I wear my concealed carry belt.
And if
Yeah.
the belt's too long, add some holes. Get a nice pick and add some holes. If
Yeah,
it's
stick it in the Lasermatic, cut it to length, drill a couple more holes in it.
Maybe
Good thing
some
about mine
water.
is it's Velcro, so I got a little flexibility.
I shall return. I'm going to go get some water. Boy, it's a long walk to get to anything in this place.
Oh my gosh, that just made me think of all the Ozempic Zep-bound Mounjaro patients that are taking those for weight loss, but then they'll call in and want curbside pickup. Just walk in and get it. It's for weight loss. You need to walk anyway.
Maybe if they walked in and got it, they'd lose some weight.
Exactly.
That's funny. Well, I heard something new about that in Ozempic, is that the weight that people are losing is muscle mass, 60% of it in some cases.
Maybe that's
Yeah, I lost
why they
a lot
don't
of
want to
muscle
walk.
since I
They're so
retired
weak.
working. I quit construction, retired 11 years ago, and I've lost a lot of muscle mass.
All right, we are at 74 entries for the belt. Last call, type the word belt in the comments to enter in the giveaway.
My muscle
We're at
mass went
74.
straight to my stomach.
It's pulling weight.
Yeah,
You lost. You just drop the muscle and still have the mass.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
wow, 78 entries. You have 121 people still watching.
I'm surprised
Amazing.
we don't have 121 entries.
Smash the like button, subscribe, share, and all that good stuff would be greatly appreciated, everyone.
I'd like
It's free
to
to
know
do.
how
Yeah.
one smashes a like button.
Click on it. It's just a word that's been going around forever. Smash
I
it.
know. I know, it's crazy.
I like to
tried
say
it once
stomp
with
on that
my-
like button.
I
I
think
tried
it
it once
was.
with my little hammer and I broke my screen.
I think it was designed by people who make keyboards for a living.
Wait, yeah, where is the smash button on the mouse?
I haven't. Yeah.
Yeah, if you guys are not subscribed, please like and subscribe the video. We really need that. Let me see.
As Jerry always says, it's a free way to help Sports Channel.
Absolutely. Jim Pitts says reverse baby fat. Is that called cradle to
Oh.
grave?
Wait a minute. We only have 9 likes on this live stream tonight.
Refresh.
Why is that?
Hit refresh.
I don't have to refresh. I'm watching it live on the laptop.
Okay, when I'm watching stuff live, I have to refresh to see what's really going on.
Yep.
All right, I'll refresh it.
The circle.
9 likes. 9 likes.
35 likes on the LMR channel.
Oh,
And-
got 70 thumbs up. Okay, that's okay. 70.
And if you'd like to subscribe to Jerry, the guy that's talking, I'm at 3DHP on YouTube. I'm on all socials.
Yep, we got all of that. Oh, I don't think you're not included in that, are you?
No.
Okay, you should have mentioned that earlier, so I could have put that banner up. There you go.
There it is.
I appreciate it, everybody.
Honestly, wasn't even watching the bottom. Didn't even know.
Well, I have my phone on silent, but when my wife calls, it gets through. So, all right, are we ready? 84 entries.
She got it in your phone and set it up that way, didn't she?
No, I did. Anybody I have starred, it rings through my do not disturb. Okay, we have 84 entries. We're going to draw. You ready, Patrick? Here
Yep,
we go.
I'm ready.
3,
You want a drum
2,
roll?
3, 2, 1, go. I don't hear a drum roll.
I wasn't ready yet.
It's too late. Here we go.
We don't need no stinking drums.
Joe James is the winner.
Joe James, congratulations.
Congratulations, Joe.
Thanks, Ed. Appreciate that.
But
Joe. send
Ed is
an
special
email.
too.
Yeah, everybody's special. All makers are special.
We have to be to do this stuff.
You don't get my joke, special Ed, huh?
That is
Okay,
good.
let's tell Joe how to get his prize. So send an email
Sales.
to. There you go.
Sales at lightsource.pro. That's lightsource.pro.
You gotta say it
Name
like a
and
DJ.
shipping address, please. And I still haven't shipped the prizes from 2 weeks ago, but they are going to go out on Monday, and I'll get yours out too. I'm just slow to ship. That's just the way it is.
Joe, did you hear that? Are you in the chat?
Yeah, he's in there.
Go James says, all right, thanks.
All right, cool. So we are at it's time to go, guys. Thank you all so much for being here with us tonight. We will be live again in 2 weeks. 2 weeks. Same
Thank
time.
you, everyone.
Same bat time, same bat channel.
Like button, smash.
And thanks,
Don't
everyone. There's no live stream without you guys, so we really appreciate you being here.
Absolutely.
Have a good weekend.
Thank you, everyone.
Good night, everybody.
Yeah.
Later.